hi, this is RinoaIlian, I'm here in my life and I'm online, and my voice is sounding much better, isn't it? I think so. It's not 100%, but let's just say that now it's 99.99999999999999%. So let's just leave it at that. But I still cough from time to time, but I don't think my nose is blocking in any type of way, so let's hope that's true. Knocking on wood. Yeah, so this is Chill Genshin Monday. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is your cup of tea. We are doing the word, the waves meet the reef. I think I got it right. Right? I think I got it right. I don't have it there. I can't see the title. I just see the where. But anywho, yeah, that's good. So yeah, so we are gonna do the event. Let's see how far we go. We do have 2 weeks to do it, so we're fine. I've been trying to complete stuff on the side, not too much, because for the life of me, I feel like we're in that danger zone that if I complete everything, it's gonna be game over. But I mean, at least there's the mini events, which I can hopefully, you know, make it always longer. And I also realized that I have all the hangout events that I haven't completed to the nail. I've honestly only done them once because it feels nice to just have the one experience. Although I'm just gonna say it right away, I did complete, I believe that it's the one that I complete the most. I think it's 3 times. It was, what's her name? Lynette's hangout event, which was the last one, by the way. Genshin. But the thing is that that one I completed 3 times because every time that it ended, it had, what happened there? Yes, there was something that it was by chance, so I was trying to figure out how to get it right, and, well, anyways, we got it right at the end. I don't know if I streamed that one. I have a feeling that I did, but I don't think so. Anyways, all to say that that ones I didn't complete them to NL because, again, I liked the one-time experience. I think I did complete another one twice. I can't remember which one was it. I don't know which one. I know that in my, wall of, photos, I have, one that it's twice, or maybe who knows. I will have to check that wall. Yeah, I have a wall. In many of my Deep of Serenity things, I have a wall. I just don't have a wall for every single thing. No, hi Instagram and RinoaIlian, you look so casual and pretty today. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what it is because I feel like having a terrible hair day. And well, it is laundry day, so yeah. Well, we're in my, what's the name? It's wait, I'll be okay t-shirt that it's literally just T-Rex being like, everything is okay. It's gonna be a nice day or something like that. Anywho, but yeah, thank you. Anyways, people, other than that, there's something else I wanted to say. Yeah, I forgot to, I mentioned last time when I was doing the Dark Deception on Friday, I realized that I said that I was gonna react to the trailer and then I didn't react to the trailer. To be fair, I did mention that day that I was very tired. But on that note, I think I'm gonna react to the trailer when we have a release date. I don't want to have it on my Twitch channel forever because I keep the ones that I've reacted to, at least the last trailers that I've reacted to if I haven't played the game or if we haven't played the update. I leave it on my Twitch channel, but I don't want to have Dark Deception there for another year. I don't know when they're gonna release. Hopefully they're gonna release soon. 2026. I hope. It looks like it's about damn it. Well, I hope that I hope that everything is going fine for the company, for them to release it, for the indie company. So anywho, if you like that on Friday, go give them some love, wishlist it, and same goes for Paralives that I will be reminding, which was my next announcement. It's just not a plugin, but on May 25, it's gonna be the release of the early access of Paralives. Very important to say that it's an early access. It's going to be bound to be buggy, which is fine. It is what it is. It is to that point that it is to help the studio, help report those bugs and help report the things that you would like to see for the future. So, anywho, all to say that yeah, on May 25, I believe that it's a Monday, so we're gonna postpone the Chill Genshin Monday to Chill Genshin Tuesday on the 26th, and we're gonna be reacting to Paralives. I need to set up properly because it's a PC game, and let's just say we have played a PC. Well, PC game. I'm not gonna mention right now, but we have played one that I had the controller all the way over here. I don't know if that's gonna translate very well with parallels. I'm gonna ask my brother to tell me what's the best way. My keyboard, it's okay to be on distance, it is Bluetooth, but I don't know how much it's gonna be fine, you know? Anyways, I have to say that I'm planning to play it. I don't know if I'm gonna be ready for the 25, just because I'm a mess, and I don't know if I'll feel okay to do it, but we're gonna try to do it. I'm gonna ask a little bit of guidance. We have my brother on Friday, so he's coming back, don't worry. Anyway, that's cute trailer of what, thank you. The trailer for the t-shirt. Thank you. The trailer for what? The trailer for the Dark Deception one is the game that we were playing on Friday, the horror game that looked Pac-Man like. That one is the trailer that I said that I was gonna react to it, and then I didn't react. And I mean, to be fair, like I think the gameplay is already a reaction to what's gonna come. But and well, I guess the trailer would have helped with the updated like visuals that I didn't know that they had updated. But anywho, all to say that what I wanted to say is that I'm gonna react to it until we have a date. If there's no date, there's no reaction, because if not, it's gonna live forever in my well, I say forever, but who knows what happens if it's December 2026. I mean, already it's like some things I reacted to early and they were there for a while. So anyways, all to say that that's my that's gonna be my rule for myself. It could change. Anywho, what else did I want to say? I think that's all. I think that's pretty much all. Yeah, things that are gonna come up at some point. Now that we have the Resident Evil 9 DLCs, because apparently I think there's more than one, or people so say. So if it's a Mercenaries, I know everybody's excited, but let's be honest, you don't want to see me play Mercenaries. All I'm gonna say. There's a reason why we didn't play them on Resident Evil 8. But I will be playing Resident Evil 0 if that was a question for the future. Another thing that I wanted to say, I don't know if I'm gonna play the new Silent Hill. I don't know, it didn't call to me, but I mean I could still play it. It's just, I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't scream to me. Like, and I know that was the thing that so many people say with the Silent Hill Live. I adore that, but it's not for everybody. But I don't know about the new one, the Silent Hill Town something. Anyways, if it bounds to, if I hear good things about it, or if I change my mind, maybe it's something to note. But other than that, yeah, just wanted to say, just logistically, some things that I plan to the future. We're gonna go back at some point to the voting system of like horror games, but so far there's things that I have on my list that, well, they're taking priority, like Little Nightmares 3 and Reanimal. So anyways, Reanimal, it was more because of it's my brother request. So and it's a fair request. Anywho, hi Jamie! Yo, how are you doing? Yo, so I guess that's all I have to say for future things that are gonna happen so far. Yes, I feel that there's much more that I want to say, or much more that I should be planning ahead, but hey, it is what it is. Let's get started. We have a limited time event. Let's go. So let me switch the camera here. I do have my Takis to munch on. You know, oh, you're playing Reanimal with your little brother too? Yeah, he asked, he was like, well, if we're playing Little Nightmares, we need to play like the spiritual sibling of the game, you know? In terms of like, yeah, that's the thing. I feel, I don't know, I want to reserve my comments until like we finish Little Nightmares 3, but I don't think Bandai Namco should have let go of Tastier Studios, but I think everybody is like saying that, so it's not a surprise. Other than that, is there something else that I wanted to mention on that note? Reanimal does scare me a little bit. I did mention, I think, this quite a bit of times, but just the crunching of the bones of the enemies, I can't, it drives me crazy. I'm not, like, it's like I can watch horror, like what we see, and I know that, for example, with zombies, it's still like very much like physical horror, but for the life of me, if I start to feel things that it's like, if I could feel the same, that's more scary. Because like when you imagine like a ghost scaring you or a paranormal activity scaring you, since you don't live with those like you don't imagine that it could happen. Not that I don't have had like scares that I think, oh wait, like there, I don't find the explanation. Obviously your brain goes into trying to find the explanation, but like I've had those scares that it's like the unlogical thing that you can't explain in the moment and it scares you. It has happened, but that's not something that you like, I don't know, since you can't imagine it to not be logical, but the things that are logical and that they could happen, like torture-wise, like, I don't know, the needle to the eye, the stuff like that, like the things that you know how it feels, and those things are like, not that cracking bones is like, anyways, I'll just say that kind of torture, that scares me more. Anywho, you forgot to post it. Yeah, I did. I did. But that's because I don't have my phone with me. I don't know where I left my phone. But yeah, I think it's been 2 days in a row, right? Sorry. No, I really don't know where I left my phone. Do I have it all? No. The phone is lost. So the phone has been lost. That's me on a daily basis. Okay, anywho, anyways, I mean, Little Nightmares quality devolves with Bandai, so maybe they prefer to be independent. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. You know, but yeah, no, that's the thing. Like Bandai to be independent, or for Taser Studios to be independent. I mean. Another studio made Little Nightmares 3. Bandai Namco took they were the holders of the IP, but it was originally developed by Taser Studios. So Bandai Namco just, with the third installment, they said like, oh well, we don't need you anymore. Or I don't know what was the situation that happened in terms to say, like, we're gonna take the project back to us, as if like they cooked and they just like, you know, like we are the owners of this and we'll just keep creating it. So it's yeah, it's a weird situation, but I feel that it took away the soul. It took away the soul. But we're gonna finish Little Nightmares 3 and then, well, I'll make my own opinion. So I'll probably talk it out with my brother that has also had well, he has voiced his opinion sometimes. But yeah, all to say that it's a tragedy that they broke up the partnership, but it is what it is. It's I still feel that anywho, it's fine. We're gonna continue. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It's just in terms. Well, when we play Little Nightmares, we'll talk about that. Let's concentrate on chill Genshin Monday. But yeah. Sorry, I'm stressing out that I don't know where my phone is. I don't know if I left it outside, but that's okay. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, I put my stuff for Inazuma because for the life of me there's no point in having the thing is like Nod-Krai commissions, literally like there's nothing to be done. Like when you put Nod-Krai, well, I'm not gonna put Nod-Krai. When you put Nod-Krai, there's literally nothing that it's like with the NPCs, which is a little bit tragic. Not that I was always excited for them. Not that I was excited that unlocking these things unlocks other things, and stressing out that sometimes you don't get the right thing to unlock it, but at least it gave you something to look forward for, like staying in Nod-Krai, and now it's like everything depends on pulling the character, which it's kind of annoying. Also, one thing that I noted, I don't know if I can, I think I cannot see it. I think I cannot see it without them. Oh no, that's not it.
Add Astra.
I think she's gonna tell me no anyways. Intel exchange. Yeah, I need. Damn it. So all to say that there is one quest that it is never only, and I don't know if I want to pull for her for that. But wait, that's not the map. But anywho, I guess I need to select the event first, and then we go to the map. But yeah, no. Anyways, that's a typical corporate, though. They think because they own the IP that anyone can continue it. It's all about having the heart and soul of the team to make art. Yeah, that's the thing. It's very sad that, yeah, it's just, I never got that part. As I grew older, I was like, wait, like I never, like, when I was younger, like, I saw, like, oh, yeah, like, Squaresoft developed Final Fantasy, like, or Nintendo developed Mario. Like I was very simple-minded until I grew up, and then I was like, oh, so now they have publishers and developers, but some publishers are developers. So in my brain, when I was explaining that, I was like, oh, okay. So like these people make something, and these people take take authorship of that. So it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like in terms of like, if it's not the artistry, like the art design, the story design, the general like gameplay design, if it's all not that done by the publisher slash own IP owner, I don't think that they should be saying that they are the author. Like I don't think that they should say that, even though I know they're paying artists, and I know that they're like, but if it's another house of development, I don't know, that's my opinion, but I know that that's in an utopia in my head. It's not really like based on reality, but it's just like, I don't know, like it's just becomes so messy, and I know that it's like that's the same for movies, like it's, but still, it's so messy. I'm like, who do I credit? Anywho, I'll just say, I do agree with you. You know, that's the thing. I was like, if it's not the main parts of the artistry of a game, I don't think that they should be saying, oh, they did it. I mean, they could say like, we help distribute it, but not say we are the owners. I don't know. Anyways, especially ownership, like that's so messed up. It's like writing something like an author, a book, and like instead of having the author's name, it's the publisher house name, like with no author, and that's like, excuse me, excuse what? Like nobody wants to see Penguin Random House like on the big part of the cover. Like that's not what you want, and that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other part of the literature. Like title versus having a giant name of an author versus like having other stuff, you know, on the cover. But for the life of me, it's like, I don't know. To me, title, like main story should be the focus, author, secondary focus, and if you want to put it on the side, the publisher. But for the life of me, having all that in the cover and like having the proportions like all messed up, it's anyways, I'll just say I just don't like it when the author's name is a big, and I've loved some authors that they do that they have done that, but it's like I still don't like it. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation. Let's get started with the event where Reefs made the Reef. Let's get started. So, ooh, cat? Is that whose cat is that? Anywho, it's been a while, great hero of Tibet. You've traveled far and wide, met countless prominent figures and big shots of the world. I don't know who's speaking. And as we both know, that breadth of experiences is one few can hope to match. In fact, I have a business matter that I believe you are uniquely suited to handle. Well, this is very, what's the name? Very fancily written. I don't know. Yeah. In fact, sorry. You will of course be generously compensated. If you're so inclined, head to the Curatorium Secrets at your earliest convenience, and we can talk details. Oh, so this is probably Nefer? Who knows? Maybe that's her cat, or I don't know. It looks more like a Yahoda thing. The request location is currently involved with the suspicious crime. Ah, damn it. Let's... Quest! Like, you guys are seeing where I'm pointing. Oh my god, like... Sorry. Let's do it manually. Oh, quests. Okay. Let's put enable experience. Like my only little quest that I have, and it's the only one that it's blocked. I'll note that I need to go there afterwards. Hopefully it doesn't get mixed. Okay. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Oh my lord. It's like when a restaurant hires a chef and makes the most amazing food. When something happens between the chef and the restaurant, and the chef leaves, they get a new chef with the same tools and ingredients, but it doesn't mean the new chef is gonna make it exactly how the previous chef did. Yeah, no, that's basically the thing. Oh, is that a... Why is Miliastra having a red dot there? I hate that. Anyways, sorry. I know, it's a sad reality. Like my cuffs.
Hello? Anyone here?
Ah, thank the Lord they have voices.
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony.
Opening ceremony. So what did you need us to do?
How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip.
That sounds nice.
Now tell me, Traveler in Paimon, have you heard of the Nod-Krai Trade Expo?
Well, I mean from the trailers, but not in game.
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business from all over Teyvat. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nod-Krai Trade Expo was born.
So, is it like a business convention?
I mean,
In a
not my type of thing.
sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
So, is that why you asked me to come?
Yes. The Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities.
And we do...
Normally I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections. Hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Oh, so that's where the traveler comes in.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination.
It's nice to... It's nice of you to look out for Yehoda.
I don't know if I'd put it quite like that.
Of course.
I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths. In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, are you in?
Yeah, it should be a piece of cake. Sure, but what's the catch?
Good instincts. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In
Okay.
principle, the Nod-Krai Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. That said, the guild does have one line that is not to be crossed.
Human
I'll
trafficking?
need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch.
So what's the unspoken rule?
No violence at the expo.
Ah, okay.
The guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
Okay.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
If that line is crossed, the event will descend into chaos.
Understood?
Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So, if you ever want my judgment on the matter, just come find me. The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. Yehoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well. All right. I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep, we got this!
So we have to be bodyguards of the event. A commission from the Curatorium of Secrets. Okay. We're making sure that we're making them short. Never.
If you find yourself in a tricky situation, just come find me.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Let's get out of here before we trigger something else. Okay. Go to the event venue, which is... Oh, it is a very empty space, so that's a good place to put it. I think. Oh, wait, am I going in the wrong direction? Yes, I'm going in the wrong direction. Oh, of course. Oh, nice. Let's go the way it's supposed to be. Okay. Very lively, very nice. Ooh. Sorry. I'll shut up. So far very Nod-Krai.
This is where Never said the expo should be.
Let me think. Yeah! Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Oh.
Sorry, one question at a time, please.
Yeah. What did she say? Stop talking.
Oh, I should have just stuck to cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehuda!
Traveler! Paimon! Sorry. I've got kind of a line here.
Don't worry. We're not here to pile more work on you.
Never ask us to help you out.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver! I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor.
Never asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help?
Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehuda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything. Am I?
Those faces are like... They're a treasure.
Looks like Yehuda's doing her freaking out face again.
Don't panic, we're on your team.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of.
Let's start with the basics then. What does participant coordination involve?
Making sure that the participants are there and participating.
It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
Got it!
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Aino, but as for the other 2, they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them, okay?
Probably
Hey,
our
the
friends.
Traveler's got this. What's the worst that could happen?
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas, and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on their bad sides, 100% to no-go. If something goes wrong, let's hope that's a big if, don't engage. Just tell him you work for Boss Neff.
Alright. You have a bunch of work still, right? Leave the Merc Captain and Gangster Buzz to us.
My lord.
Lifesavers, the both of you. Nod-Krai hot dogs are on me later, I promise. And whatever else you want. Anyway, I'm guessing the 2 sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses. I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
Fair enough. That I get. Well, her panic about the Beidou and Navia, it's a little bit funny though.
One at a time.
Okay. One at a time, that's a good way to put it. Is there anything else that we can check? So you're telling me like you have a legal black market and you decide to bring clothes. I can see Chiori doing this. I cannot see anyone else though. Wait, is this the Hexen circle? Okay, I can see them doing shady business, so who knows? Anyways, I should probably move on. Okay. Oh. Okay, so, like, no. No, how do you get there? How do you get there? No, like, are you telling me that I have to use Furina for the... Oh, damn it. Let's see. The flagship. Okay, I guess we need to go to the flagship. Makes sense that one of them stays in the flagship. I was like, why wouldn't all of them... Well, okay, Beidou, it makes sense that she doesn't stay in the flagship. Never mind. I mean, she could. But stay in the boat, I think it makes more sense for not spending on any other thing that moves on the freaking flagship. Yeah.
The flagship. Yes, this participant decided to figure out lodging first.
Partner, Paimon.
There we go.
Navia! It's been forever!
Top dog of the underworld criminal? No, top dog of the criminal underworld, damn it. I'm guessing you're here for the expo.
You got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Is that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things, but should be back in a sec. Oh, speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Okay. Make it straight. So you're telling me, like, the two people that work for not security, but for the government of Fontaine are okay. I know that like their friendship is already like okay, you get why, but it's like she's considered the top dog of the criminal underworld of Fontaine. Comes to a legal black market with the two people that work for the government of Fontaine. Make it make sense. Like you can't have the title and also bring literally people that work for the defense and security of Fontaine. Make it make sense.
Clorand! Chevreuse! You're here too!
I'm assuming they're coming here as friends.
Nod-Krai is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
And I know that everybody's friends with everybody. I get that, what's the name? Nubilet has kind of a, okay, like he respected the Spina di Rosula, but why are they called a mafia? When, like, what kind of rules do they break to be called a mafia? Because, like, when you mention mafia, I'm imagining they break some rules. Why are we... I'm probably, like, okay, I'm very naive in that sense, because probably, like, a lot of mafias, like, work with governments and... Not a lot. I guess most of mafias work with governments, at least. But, like, publicly are not supposed to be called friends. But these gals are walking all over oh, damn it. Or maybe... Well, maybe that's how it feels like to be the crazy one, like, pointing to whenever that happens in real life. I'm not talking in anything specific at all because I have no examples right now. But in general, like, maybe this is how it feels like when you know you have seen them and you have, like, seen the stuff happening and you're like, but, like, why is nobody pointing out to that? Anyways, this is so weird because it's like, it's a game and we're supposed to be friends with all these people. We're like, yeah, the government is friends with the mafia. I don't know. This is a nice version of the mafia, but who knows what Navia has to do on a daily basis? What rules does she break to be called mafia or top dog of the criminal underworld? What are her crimes? Why is not the, like, this is like the head of, like, what is her title? Oh my god, her title. I forgot her title. Anyways, why is she not? It is. That's fine. I'm thinking it. I'm thinking too much about it. I'm friends with the and also hi Queen Daya and Aita. Hello. You know, I'm just like I'm overthinking this relationship. Let's continue. But What the fudge?
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on, look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
With
You
that
know her?
nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
But why didn't the Spina de Rosula come with her? She has a bunch of people that can protect her. But sure.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Because that's what's happening.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it. Should we mark you down for the expo too, Shivers?
War on vacation.
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Nod-Krai.
Okay.
And that's Paimon's cue to butt out.
My god.
Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Yeah.
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
So it's a weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are gonna be the first to go.
Guess so. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevres feels wrong.
Yeah, but that's my
I don't
point.
mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories and crime novels before. As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things done here.
Oh my god.
And on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol members waiting on me.
Okay, that it's legal here doesn't mean that it's legal in Fontaine.
Ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us.
Especially if the items came from Fontaine. There's something here wrong, not sure.
All right, let's get this show on the road. I want to get a bit of shopping in as well.
Okay, well, we got Navia down. You lead Navia and Claran to the venue. Now we're gonna scare Yahora.
Wow, it's even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
With Yahora standing there, though.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like Yehoda needs a lot of help.
Yeah.
Well, Clarand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance.
Still doesn't make sense that Claran is here. Like, all of Crispina de Rosula people could have come. Well, not all of them, but a couple. I mean, it's nice to see Claran, but it could have been like, I don't know, send the security to be, you know, make sure that they don't do anything that outrageous in another country, you know? Anyways. Numosia Birch countermeasures. Travelers will equip an experimental shield that can alternate between Noma and Usia to counter the incoming barrage. I'm not gonna read all these, I'll figure it out. Be nice to have that in real actual battles, but honestly, since I finished Fontaine, I really don't care much. And I don't know the effects of that in battle, like, other than the enemies, like, if you have an enemy that it's like one energy, if you use the other energy, you break through them quicker. That's all I know. That's all I know, and I don't know if I understood that correctly. So, we'll leave it at that. Let's go to get Aino, because the last thing I want to do is go through water to get to Beidou. Probably at the bay shore we can find something to get to the boat. Maybe? Or Paimon say like, how the heck are we gonna get there? The funny thing is that probably is Fiorina. Oh.
Hey, you two!
No. What's the problem with this?
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
Hello. Yo.
We're helping out Never with some expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking part.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
My god.
Oh! Is that her submission for the expo?
Oh, poor thing though. Looks a little bit cute and
Yes.
defenseless.
Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon
Okay.
further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the expo.
Wait! So Aino is actually gonna trade one of her bots?
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her finished products. What she's trading at the expo is the blueprint, not the finished product.
Fair enough.
Oh! So, are you guys ready to head over then? Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good spot for you, and she's worried people are gonna start asking questions.
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
Oh! Paimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
Actually,
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being extra thorough.
Okay.
Where'd all the money go? Some kind of expensive research?
Food.
Negative.
Snacks.
It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other.
Responsible
And
adult.
not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
I see. No surprises there.
Alright, done. Thwack and whack defense bots, do me proud.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not the bot, but
Looks like we can
make
head
sure.
over now.
Okay. There we go. You lead Aino and Nefa to the venue. See, that phrase I can read. Oh, with the moles there.
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
I mean, she did say she shaved you.
This
She
new
shaved
spot
you.
looks pretty interesting, Aino.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind. I just know it.
Thanks for the help.
No problem.
You didn't do
And for
anything.
registration, is
Well.
it just gonna be you two?
I will be participating, but there is no need to register Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Good point.
Interesting. Didn't see her as like hiding from people. Damn. Also, sorry. You want me to put in a good good word for you for the mafia? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't. Damn it. No. Never felt comfortable having good relationships with unlawful people. Already in Mexico. Well, I mean, not to like I think I already mentioned quite a bit of that, but we lived in an area that wasn't very nice, and that at a very short period of time. But there were quite a bit of like people that we were pretty much sure that they were not doing very lawful things. For the life of me, it felt so weird and wrong to be just like to be a good neighbor. Like, obviously you're not gonna be like, oh yes, I should probably be a bad neighbor to these people because they're doing fishy things. But you're like, you're wary, and it's so weird to like also be liked by those people, knowing that like if they didn't like you, I probably wouldn't be standing here. So I mean, I wasn't. It's not that it's not that I was forcing myself to be nice. It's just it was scary to just, go out and be like, okay, so hopefully today it's like any other day, and like, I very much like used to, that was in Mexico in general, like I used to heavily underdress, like when not underdress in terms of like having less clothes, no, a lot of more clothes, were like I heavily implied that I had no curves at all, and that I literally wore hoods, anything that would make sense that I didn't show much skin at all, or show, in general, my tone color skin. Like, people see that I have clearer skin, and they think that I'm rich, and I'm like, no, you can take my like 10 pesos earrings, my 10 pesos from my pocket, and my ticket to the metro, and that's all I have. Like, I didn't even have a smartphone. Like, I had a flip phone. I think I did have not a an actual flip, but not a smartphone. No, for the life of me, I would like, you know. Anyways, I'll just say that the neighbors were very nice to us, and like they would make sure that we were, you know, not bothered by anything of the activities around them. Anyways, all to say that never again. Does she say the same thing? One at a time. Yeah, she does say the same thing. Anyway, so to say that I feel very uncomfortable when it's that situations, and I was like, no, obviously you don't want to say anything mean or like be like, and you know that it's pointless to call the police because literally the police is like, you know, like, you know, the neighbor across that it's very much also friends with. So anyways, that was a period of time, very long time ago. Anyways, not even mentioning areas or names. There's no point. Not that I know if I knew their actual real names. Anyways, no point. You were basically trying to make yourself not appealing to certain... absolutely. In Mexico, that my whole 3 years in Mexico, yeah, I tried to basically very much try to be as unappealing as possible. Because even as unappealing as possible, I still got to, you know, be kind of sexually assaulted. So I don't know that's things that you can say on the internet. But I'm not monetized. But I'm sorry for the people that are. But it is things that happen in Mexico, and like I used to hate that like guys in Mexico in general. I used to have an ex that complained about that aspect of my life, but I'm like, you're not escorting me home. You're not bringing me back and forth home. Like, why would you like have a say on what I wear when I'm literally walking down the street and I can still be, you know? So that's the thing. Like that's the thing that most guys in Mexico are more aware than that guy, but in general, like if you're yeah, how do you get to the freaking boat? Sorry, there's a pause on the play. But and that's the thing. Like I hate, for example, I was seeing some TikTokers make videos like guys that are traveling to Mexico and they're mocking the fact that they say like, oh, Mexico, it's so safe. Like it's like what do they say that Mexico is not so safe? And I don't know. Like maybe years have changed. I was there for like I visited and I haven't visited since the new administration is on, so who knows how it feels like right now. But it's not the same experience for a dude that for a gal. Okay, so like for a guy to say that on a TikTok, it pissed me off so much. A guy to say on a TikTok that Mexico City, Mexico, the state of Mexico, it's safe. I was like, dude, you don't know what it is to be a woman in Mexico. You have absolutely no freaking idea what it is to be a woman in Mexico. And I'm not a person that like would necessarily be like the forefront of like being a feminist icon by any means. I'm not that hardcore. Here in Canada, I feel so safe that it's like, what? Sorry, I want to know. Is there any way that I can see if I can get there without Furina? It doesn't seem that there's anyone here that it's of a different place. Maybe if I go to the boat, who knows? If not, I'll walk. But can I teleport there? It'd be very dumb if you can teleport there. No. Cancel navigation. Oh yes, you can teleport there. Anyways, oh god, I'm so sorry. No worries. I mean, it is what it is. But for me, like, to hear a person in general to say that Mexico City it's completely safe, I don't know, maybe for some people it is very safe. I mean, on daylight, on their dress, I felt very safe. Well, very safe. I felt okay safe, as long as I didn't walk into danger, which sometimes, like, well, times I did. I remember, like, a friend of mine, whenever I was with friends, I was very distracted, which wasn't okay, but at least I was with a group, and the group, like, also looked out for me as well as I looked out for them. But I remember being in this metro. It's called Cuatro Caminos in Mexico. For those who know it, well, you know that there's like this market outside of the metro, big giant market. You can't even see how I can't imagine the market not being there. Anyway, so to say that I remember this market and these guys were like playing this kind of like game of like hiding money in cups, and they were like playing on the street, and they were like making bets and everything. But it's all a ruse to like call people in to like also put their money in. And I remember that I was like with friends, and I was very distracted talking to a friend, and this guy pulls me by the arm and tells me, hey, put another 20, we're gonna make big money. And I was like, just like, you know, like the loading symbol, literally that was me, like, what is he talking about? My friend was like, immediately grabbed me by the other arm and pulled me away from the other guy, and I was like, what just happened? And she told me, no, they're basically trying to get money out of you. And I was like, yeah, no, I was not gonna give money. I just didn't know what just happened. Why would he pull me? But yeah, anyways, all to say that, generally speaking, yeah, I also got like punched by an old lady in the metro. That one actually was funny. I was like sardine in the middle of like a very top traffic. A lot of like, you know, what's it? Peak hour? When there's a lot of people in the metro, which is very often. But it was very packed in the metro. It was the station that I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave, but compared to other countries like Canada, which they still like push, or compared to Japan, like people wait for people to leave the metro and then enter the metro. In Canada, they do it more or less, at least since we're a little bit diverse, like some people that are not accustomed to the waiting part do actually push in, or younger people, they push in. Usually it's the, you know, the more mature elderly people that are like, they wait, you know, like, or that they have been here for a long time, you know, they wait. But now in Mexico, like, they don't wait. Everybody pushes in and out. And I was gonna leave. I was in the middle of the door for me to leave. I had a rolling. I was going somewhere. I was gonna stay over at some place, and I had a what's the name? What's it called? Oh my god! I said it the other day. A rolling back. Anyways. A rolling. Oh my god, there's a word for that. Anyways, all to say, I had that, so I know that I was gonna leave, and I was gonna let people push me from the sides, and I had my thing already with me. But as I was leaving, literally the first thing that I see is this very tiny old lady, and like, she sees me, I see her, and she punches me in the stomach, like literally. I don't know what she had. She wasn't strong. She just like literally punched, you know, in the top of like the mouth of the stomach, and like made me fall onto my knees. Fell on my knees. The lady went in. The metro closed. My bag was with me. Thank God I did hold to my bag. But I was just like, what the fuck happened? A freaking 86-year-old woman just punched me in the stomach, and like to enter the metro. Anyways. Those are the kind of crazy things that happen. But those are the mild things that happen, you know? Anyways. All to say, in Mexico City, as a woman, I didn't feel safe. So, I don't know who are the guys that are like just going on TikTok and like being a tourist and being like, Mexico is safe. I'm like, maybe right now, maybe who knows, maybe they're having a nice experience, which I'm grateful whenever a tourist can have a great experience in Mexico. Now, I wouldn't recommend anyone to go outside of like the general like touristic areas in any kind of place. In Mexico City, it's a little bit weird to say that. I don't know like what it's considered a touristic area, but just stay to the lanes of where people are. If you see that there's less people, get out of there. If you see that it's starting to be a little bit more unfamiliar in terms of like, you see, I don't know, if you're not familiar with markets or how they work, don't go in there if you don't know. You're gonna probably get either, you know, all kinds of things could happen there. I always advocate that you should go with someone that knows the place. Anyways, yeah, sorry. Hearing about those cartel stories, I will never go to Mexico, even in the safest area. That's a shame. There's places that it's worth going. You know, like Cancun, I always recommend. Like, if you stay to the touristic area, even the cartel knows that. And I'm not saying that they have never done anything in the history of life, but like, even the cartels, they know that those things bring money, and most of the time they have a piece of that cake, like, you know, in the touristic area to work. So most of the time they leave those places alone because they know that if they screwed up those places, the money that comes from the tourists, it's important to them. Like at the end of the day, they are not that dumb. They are not violent for some places. They are violent to be violent, but in touristic areas, that's why I always like advocate. You stay there and they won't touch you. You get out and things can happen. It could also not happen anything and you can make a TikTok and say you're safe, but for the life of me, there's some beautiful places in Mexico, but definitely never go. I would always advocate go with someone, not to go alone. And if you're going anywhere that it's outside of, that's the thing, I never recommend, even with someone outside of a touristic area. The thing is, like, if they notice that you're a foreigner and the other person is not scary enough to fend off, yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I have to say, it's very complicated to say. And again, there might be a Mexican out there looking at me and being like, you're exaggerating. Again, if you're a woman, a Mexican woman, and you can tell me that things have improved, which it's not the case that I have heard. Like, I still have family, I still have female family, and they have not told me that things have changed. I'll say. Yeah, that's all my cent piece on that. It's not to comment on anything around like the administration. It's just to say how it feels to be a citizen there, or like from my point of view. Again, anyways. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Also, sorry. She a haymaker. She haymaker. Yeah. A stroller. Yeah, not a stroller. There's like, oh my god. There's a name for those, like when you take it. A carry-on bag. A carrying rolling bag. Anyways, sorry. I was like looking for the word carry-on. Yeah, no, so some people do, some people but, yeah, an old lady punching someone younger than her, she's a peach, but, I wonder what she teaches her family. I have no idea. I honestly laughed at the idea that an old lady literally just, like, brought me to my knees, but, on the other hand, I don't know, she might be a good mother, who knows, like, for all I know, like, she knows how to discipline. I'm not saying that the violence is the answer for discipline, but for the life of me, I have no idea. You see that old lady, and you know that nobody bothers her in her family, and she probably, like, you know, no one messes with the old lady like that, you know? Anyways, I'll say that, who knows, she might be a sweetheart to her family, but, like, in the jungle of Mexico, I'm kidding, in the jungle of people, she might be like, you know what, everybody for themselves, and, I'm punching the girlie that doesn't let me into the metro, even though I was literally just trying to leave. Who knows what went on her brain? I was like, well, I don't know, like, if I feel proud to tell this story, but, it's a story. Anywho, maybe she just likes to punch people randomly. Perhaps that's her thing. Who knows? Perhaps that's her love language. Who knows? Oh, yeah, I didn't have to go with Fiorina. Oh, sad though. I would have gone with Fiorina.
Wait, is this?
Okay, so we went into the boat and we're asking ourselves, this is the Alcor when we are inside the boat. Okay.
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay.
Beidou, the infamous merc captain who sails the high seas.
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's all the pomp and circumstance?
It's a long story.
Not so long you can say that. That's what they told us
no
to
sense
find.
standing around. Take a seat. Tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat.
Nice. Okay, so she has a second
I
ship.
see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
Wait, did she say honko? Isn't it honcho? My lord, okay. About the registration.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As
Thanks.
for what we're trading, take a look.
Another weapon? Oh, okay.
What is it?
Oh my god, you don't recognize it. Paimon, damn it!
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models.
Okay.
It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are gonna be fighting to get their hands on it.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Milleleth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restrictions, huh?
But who's gonna buy something like this?
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over Teyvat will be in attendance after all.
I'm pretty sure this girlie, like, she's looking to who's gonna buy the bait. And probably they have another agenda. But also, okay, they put all the girlies, like, working, like, together. Wait, okay, Aino has Inefa. Okay, Cloran and Navia, and we have now Beidou and Yelan. Okay. Teams.
Yelan?
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelan was aboard.
No worries. You here for the expo too, Yelan?
I like that she kept her, like, her new outfit. Interesting.
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beidou was kind enough to lend me a ride, so no need to register me with the expo.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium.
I have a feeling they don't really get that along, even though they have to work together. Probably. What kind of work?
The sensitive kind.
Okay, well, she won't tell us.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
100%.
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
Okay.
About time! I've been itching to see Nod-Krai from the bottom of a bottle.
Damn.
Alright, that's it for registration. Follow us, and we'll take you to the venue.
I mean, just station your boat and we should be fine. Beidou directs her crew to unload the cargo and follow you to the venue.
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad spot. When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. It's a real thrill, you'll love it.
The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
Okay. Okay. I mean, these are all battle stuff. Okay, we'll be fine. Oh! Hey! Violence is not allowed here!
What was that for?
I don't know.
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine now.
Who says? Excuse me? Who told you that?
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him, no problem.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
Okay, so, like... So you didn't go for Aino, who has supposedly the best spot, although I do think that these kids actually may have the best spot, or the Hexen Circle for that matter. Like, whoever's first, like, it's... Well, depends.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys?
So, that's what you're mad?
I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild.
And then one is gonna die for that.
Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
Well, I mean... It's not a matter of rules, it's a matter of who came first.
Hey, we earned our place, fair and square.
As if.
Oh my god.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger. I'm still shaking. That was close. Almost had to pull the never guard.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson.
Yeah, no. Look.
Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? Was it again?
Auntie, are you all right?
Oh, well, that's...
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
Did anyone hear the same thing I heard? Did this boy mature very early in life to talk like? Are there boys that talk like that? Oh no, okay, okay. Some kids are growing very fast nowadays. I remember my cousins, like, when they got to the age of 12, they were like, you know, like, already trying to talk like this, and I was like, oh damn, okay, 12 years old. To be fair, he doesn't look like 12. And, like, he still looks like not even, like, in the tween area, like, maybe between 8 and 10, but, not 12. Or who knows, maybe 12? I don't know. Even then, it's like, wouldn't you be a little... My cousins, like, when, like, they had, like, that voice kind of thing, they were, like, you know, taller than their average. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna have that voice, at the very least also show it a little bit with a growth spur or something. I don't... okay. I'm reading too much into this. Did the voice actor get the memo this was a kid?
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
Right! Ashvapati! The one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. And no one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right?
Yeah.
There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
Nice.
No, but most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
Oh, come on.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be reckless.
Don't leave them alone!
Okay, got it.
The technology used to make these toys, perhaps it can also be used to make weapons?
Yeah.
Like Aino's?
You two know your stuff.
Thanks.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part? They'll sell tons better that way.
Wouldn't it sell better for a black market to have things that look one way but are not that, I don't know.
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the expo because the kids thought it would be fun. All I care about is them having a good time.
I can see that.
Fair enough. You're still gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I love Yahoda. I know that I give her like a hard time sometimes, but this is the most sensible thing she has ever said in her lifetime. Like, this is not the place to leave the kids! Already, like, leaving kids on a... like... And I know that it's like, there's a mix of like, like we could like mix it up in terms of like, what's the name? Like I like the mixed opinion on like back in the day we were used to, you know, being left alone, like go drive on your bicycle and not have that much supervision, like having the helicopter parents. And like there's things that I agree with, yes, a little bit of more like space for them to grow and like, you know, like learn from their mistakes is fine, but there's also a degree of how much distance you live between that, like, you know, like I don't know. I still I don't have kids yet, but for the life of me, I'm like having to hit. I don't think that there's a perfect like recipe because well, no parent has ever been perfect in this history of parenthood, but like that middle part, to hit that middle part of like yes distance, but like yes like the ability to have some freedom distance, but also not being left like completely on their own, like without A, support, and B, some kind of necessary supervision for the things that other adults could like be influencing, you know? Anywho, it's there's like a balance, and also nowadays like standards and like a relationship with people, it's very different. Anyways, all to say that, but like a legal black market, it's still a black market, and it's still like full of like very sus people. You don't leave kids alone with these sus people. But the other counter argument that I would say would be that, well, it's still Nasha Town, so the whole place it's messed up, but kids are still there, so who knows? And there's kids that they have like their own gangs and everything, so who knows? Maybe I'm overreading this. Okay.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work. It's unavoidable sometimes. But I want them to have better.
Okay.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them.
Okay, well, it's nice to have people like that.
What the heck are you doing, Yehuda?
Well, damn it.
Really?
Instant regret.
That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehuda, you three?
Nice.
Thank you, Miss Yehuda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Like Charlotte's just looking at her like, you are responsible.
Got it. I should get going then.
Okay.
Wow! Way to step up, Yehuda!
Yep.
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
You want to share the thing?
We'll help you out. Oh, also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right?
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening. Talk to you later.
Okay.
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Yeah, we should help as much as we can. Okay.
Attention, everyone!
Oh.
Participant registration is now complete.
Oh, leave it.
On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Nod-Krai Trade Expo is open for business.
Okay. Nice. Oh, okay. Cute. Okay. Yeah. This is like, I love this, but also now we're having TV. Oh no, I know they're the bots, but still, like, oh, the way the camera moves is also interesting. Is it the controller? I don't think so. Anyway, sorry, I missed on this part. In Paris, in front of the Eiffel Tower, there's a group of people who target tourists to put money to bet on a game. And within the group, there are actors and pretend that they're also tourists to get real tourists to bet. And the game they're betting, it's completely rigged. The tourists always lose. Yeah, it's a trick as old as time. I just like for example, when it happened to me, I was like, I just didn't think that it was like for real that something was like that happening in front of my eyes. I was like, I think I was just dumbfounded. I was like, You really think that I'm gonna give you money? But I just didn't say anything. It was really just my friend pulled me out before anything could be said. But I was just trying to understand what are the words that are coming out of this guy's mouth. Anyways, yeah, in the video when the guy confronts the scammers see his camera and they pack up and disperse. And when he walks away, they set up their scam game again. Damn it! Not to call the police then. I'm like, at that point it's like you already have the freaking faces. Like you'd be like, okay, I'll like call the police, hand them in the hand in the video evidence that you have, and. But yeah, no, even I believe that it's also in Italy that it happens and other places. I mean, Paris also is happening. That the pickpocketers and I believe that there was also a TikToker became famous by calling the pickpocketers what do they call it? I forgot. I know that she screamed something about pickpocket. But anyways, all to say that yeah, it goes crazy. Also, yeah, when you show that you're a tourist, the most. I think if anyone likes to travel, I think the most important thing to do is not look like a tourist. You know, try to not get excited by every single thing in front of a crowd of people that you don't know what's their ultimate goal. So yeah, I'll just say it's not that you have to be so aware of everything, but to a level that you don't look like you're lost. Anyways, yeah. There's a guy on YouTube that I love to watch that exposes these scammers. It's been a growing thing that people are more and more. I believe that I've also seen some videos in terms of what's the name? Well, scammers online and stuff like that. That there's actually people that hack into centers, call centers and stuff like that. I love those. I'm whoever is doing those things. I'm it's Lord's work. Oh, I found my phone. Sorry, I put my foot somewhere down here and I was oh, phone. Well, it's a little bit too late to announce that I'm doing the stream. Oh yeah, no. Ooh, okay. I like this what's the name? This how's it called? Poster style things. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, well, why is this one still on red though? Because we can do all of them. I mean, these are all locked. Why is the other one all open? Doesn't tell me that we still have to wait days or something. No. So after a stage. Okay, we're good.
Wow, there are so many people here now that the expo is officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
I like that Dory is just handling the Hex and Circle stuff. Or maybe it's just she bought a bunch of things from Alice. Who knows? This is so cute. Okay.
Uh-oh. It's Lord Songima Bay. Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time.
Okay.
Well, hello. Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo Manager Yehoda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss out.
Of course.
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see Dory here. This event's practically made for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she attends religiously every year. And she's always the seller who we get the highest number of complaints about. Complaints? Every single mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair. If people regret their purchases and want to grumble about it behind my back, that's not my problem.
Paimon can hazard a guess as to why people might be complaining.
My God.
I know. And every dispute ends in your favor after you've peppered the buyer with 1,000,001 reasons why you're not in the wrong. It's just, could you maybe not find a way to send every single one of your customers complaining to me this time? I'm begging you, Lord Songema Bay, for me, please.
Like the nightmare of every single year. So that's why you came to see Dory? Just to beg her to rein in the ripoffs?
How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more than half of my customers. Sound good?
Jeez, what a bargain.
Works for me, I guess.
And she makes like a sale like better than last year. Even discounts? Discounts? I don't know. Okay. Hello, Rinoa, welcome. I just happen to have amassed a collection of valuable, interesting, and highly useful items for your perusal. And just for you, an exclusive Rinoa discount, 50% of everything. Of course. And there's nothing to buy. Of course. Well, true. Buying from her, it's a danger. Oh, we also have Fatui here. Oh, Liven. Let's talk to Liven first. Of course, he is a friend. Going into the back.
Hey, look! It's our old pal, Liven.
Please tell me.
Oh, it's you two. Been a while, hasn't it?
That it has.
Wait.
Not much.
You know this guy too? Okay. I'm slowly starting to get why Boss Neff asked you to help me out.
Ah, you must be the expo manager. Was there something you needed from me?
Nope, just checking in. You're just selling a few ordinary items, is that right?
Wasn't there registration before we opened the doors? Like, why are you asking again? Or who was the one who registered this person?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay. I mean, we've got people selling toys this year, so why not?
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items don't have to fetch an ordinary price, you know? I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their hidden value.
Cool. Well, you do you. I'm certainly not gonna stop you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business?
I'll pass. Are you not in the box of marbles business anymore? I mean, I don't think that's any more thing. It's just like maybe not for the expo.
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods. The ones you see here are just for decoration.
Oh, damn. Wait, does he have the boxes out there? I can't see that.
But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of Box of Marvels should the opportunity arise later.
Nice. Okay, okay. Preparing curious complete. Okay. I don't know. Well, he's not a friend. But okay, I guess we can talk to him.
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure you understand what you're getting into. Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like if a customer has a bad reaction to one of your products, the expo can't take any responsibility.
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage. Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
Really?
Okay, so Diluc didn't come.
You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
Ah, you're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels, all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing.
Oh, that's why.
But that's where my connections come in. With me, you get Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
Cool! What kind of connections?
Barca?
Hey! You can't go around asking people questions like that!
Okay, damn it. Never? I don't know. Authentic fine wine complete. Wait, how many of these? Tales of many? Is that... Ah, okay, okay. Wait. Okay. The Ambitious of the Young. Dory. Wait. What? Oh, we did 3 Claymore. Tales and anecdotes. Okay, so this is by talking to people, but I feel that we... who knows? And there's more to... Like, there's more than one, for example. Interesting. Okay. Unmanaged affairs. Okay. Joint exhibition popularity. Okay. Oh, okay. We're going on top.
That's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
From the event of the Topple. The game, the board game. Top board game? Anyways, top table? Anyway, She was playing games with someone that makes games. Yeah.
Why, if it isn't the Traveler. Knew there'd be some big names here.
She didn't have a voice back then.
Let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the expo to receive a complaint. We've received word that the muskets you're selling are a few shots away from turning into scrap.
Well, yeah. It's written here plain as day.
Oh, wow. What was it called? Like, old muskets?
Muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best practice is to pray that it doesn't explode before each use.
Cool.
Wait, so you weren't speaking in code to cover your tracks?
No.
Code?
Like, to pretend that you're selling?
Sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low, so they dress it up as junk beforehand. Happens on the black market all the time.
You're overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them, but my superiors thought we might as well try and make some more off of them.
Not a bad idea.
And
it's
who
just
knows?
okay.
If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times, the buyer hasn't totally wasted their money, have they?
Guess not.
I'm not in agreement, but like if she's being honest about what she's selling.
A weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower, doesn't that just scream black market to you?
Junk market, but sure.
Yeah, but who would buy something like this?
Maybe collectors who don't care if it works, and desperados who don't care if it explodes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's a fair game. And like, if you want to reverse engineer, I guess like what the Fatu is using, why not? And if they don't care, like, for people to know, then please do remember to take appropriate precautions and put on protective gear before using these on the field, in the field. Or no, I didn't know you were interested in vintage muskets. Vintage, also like, aren't these like, okay, sure. Feel free to browse, but someone of your abilities really doesn't deserve a newer, high-end custom model along with a dedicated gunsmith to keep it in tip-top condition. Sorry, my nose started to block. It's just not great. These Nod-Krai ingredients are fascinating. Their properties are nothing like anything from Mondstadt. I really must find a way to... Oh, a customer! Is it welcome? Feel free to browse. I've just got a few things I need to take care of here. But please be aware, I can't sell you any alcohol if you're underage. Not even here in Nod-Krai. But... She's not underage. But also, it seems like they're throwing these lines, but not necessarily to say that the traveler is underage anymore. Apparently before, yes, but now it's not. But I guess because they realized that, like, the traveler being here for 5 years in Tibet, like she would be considered, like, no longer an underage. But for some reason, like, I was reading, someone was explaining to me that because of China laws, like, having a protagonist that can drink makes the game, like, automatically pass to be, like, I think it's E for everyone. I'm not sure if it's T if there's alcohol consumption. And I think it's T if it's alcohol consumption. But, anyways, all to say that they want to keep it, like, not being E. So, anyways, all to say, like, apparently that's a thing that you're never gonna see the traveler actually drink alcohol, and that's gonna be, I guess, the running joke that, yes, they can now, like, both of them can, but they can't. So it's annoying in a sense, because I don't feel that they have made a, maybe in English, I don't know, maybe in Chinese it's a little bit clearer, but they haven't made the consensus, and it annoys me because it's like, she's not underage, and technically she has never been, but sure.
For the richness
Anyways,
and complexity of humanity.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop's booth yet? They're selling blueprints for a machine. With everything Uncle's taught me, I bet I could build one of those thwack and smack defense bots. We should buy a blueprint.
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be spending our expo earnings on more important stuff like clothes.
I don't know, I'm I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. Like, for example, like listening. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but like listening to, I don't know, Naruto, like Sasuke's voice when he was younger. I'm like, but he wasn't a deep voice. Of course, he was stoic, but not a deep. I'm picking on this poor guy, and I don't know. It's just a voice. It comes out so weird.
But Uncle said the most important thing is that we have fun.
Guys, please don't fight.
This is what happens when you tell a kid that, like, economy, it's okay to just spend it on the dumb things. The other guy is like, we should probably like think of the important things, and it's not a bad thing to buy on the fun things. It's just like it's good to first make sure that the necessary things are done, you know. But anyway,
I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid no one really comes to this expo looking to buy toys.
Come on, Yahoda, damn it! Like you don't have to. Like they already heard this.
If you make any more here, it won't be nearly enough to buy yourselves a blueprint. I doubt it'll even cover your new clothes.
Damn it, Yahoda! Shh.
Oh, hi, Yahoda. Hi, Traveler.
So oh Lord.
I came here to make sure you kids stay safe. So listen carefully. If you want to look around the expo, that's fine, but you need to be extremely careful when talking to any strangers, okay?
Listen to Yahoda.
A lot of crazy people show up to this expo, both sellers and buyers. You don't know what they might be capable of. So if anything happens, don't try to deal with it yourselves. Call for me right away. You got that?
Yahoda's really serious about looking out for these kids.
I mean, she should.
Well, it's kinda my job. I'm supposed to be the one in charge. Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by a bunch of kids. If there's anyone out there aiming to cause trouble, you can bet they'll start with the weakest target.
To be fair, there's also, I know, but she's not staying, but also I wouldn't call her the weakest. But also, she does have enough, so she's fine. She has a, well, a responsible adult to her side. Even if she made it. Made her? Anyhow. The ambitions of the young completed. I mean, she's nice, but she's also mean to the kids, but makes sense, I guess. Okay, let's talk to Lacaberry. Is this another guy from Fontaine with a name for a fruit? My god.
Welcome to the treasure hoarder booth.
Of course. Like treasure hoarders from Fontaine, they all have fruit names in it.
The treasure hoarders have a booth?
Why not?
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Teyvat. The stuff they dig up is perfect for a place like this.
Absolutely.
But can one person really represent their entire organization?
No way. Treasure Hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is crazy complicated. The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. You know, to boost buyer confidence. Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one treasure hoarder booth. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a treasure hoarder second.
Of course. The Fruity Order, that sounds familiar. Fruity Order, never heard of it. Oh no, the girly, we went through the Fruity Order ordeal.
Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and wide for its heroic deeds.
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now.
Okay.
Although, this guy's a new face.
Is that the Lacaberry guy? Yeah, I've never seen the Lacaberry guy, but I guess you couldn't have been a thing before we came to Nod-Krai, so makes sense, I guess. Ooh, I get some Masters of the Nightwing. Yo, also, sorry. maybe I'm looking more into this, but since she's old enough to drink, maybe they're trying to have her be more like an adult. I say that because certain people, I'm pretty sure have other thoughts. Yeah, I guess that's you know, yeah, of course, there's always the people that have the other thoughts, and that has been a debating engine for the longest time. But that's the thing, like, oh, you can't police people in terms of like what they have their thoughts on. But for me, as long as they don't, like, any of the girlies that are like the actual girlies, like,
sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Doesn't matter if it's fiction. I'm like, absolutely not. Not even Akida, damn it. Like, and she's a goddess that has been living for 500 years. I'm like, no. If she looks like no, like a child, no. I know that there's like this condition out there in real life, that there's like conditions of like adult people that can look literally like children. Anyway, that's very complicated territory that I don't dare to even go in. But thank the Lord, it's not a condition that it's that you know. There's not a huge population. It's a very, very tiny population, and I wish these people so much good luck, because for the life of me, I wouldn't even know how to navigate those situations. But as for fictional children, for the life of me, no. Okay, and now for the ones that look like in between, that you can't really tell. The thing is, like, most of the time, that's the thing. Even the game has played with all of these notions, and the thing is, like, for as much as for all that I have seen so far, is like most of the medium-sized characters, they are adults. There's a couple of exceptions. I remember like seeing the couple of exceptions. There were two people that were officially known for being younger. I believe it's Xianglin, that it's officially like 16, but I'm not sure. I remember seeing this long time ago, very long time ago, so I don't know anymore. But there were like these two characters that were like, yes, these are definitely younger. But like if you see, like, for example, Amber, that some people like debate, Amber, like, she is a Knights of Abonis. I think it would be widely expressed if there's a minor, like, for example, Klee being a minor and being in the Knights of Abonis and being a knight, like, it's kind of like even talked about. But like Amber, Mika, Lohan, who else looks well, Noel, she's not a knight, but you know, all those like have medium model characters, and they are not talked as if they were children. Obviously there's the endearment to Barca, like that it's a father figure, that even though he doesn't look that old, but they also are not being referenced as being that young, you know. Like obviously between Barca and them, they do say that there's a age disparity, but even then, like, it's not that much. Anyways, all to say that it's like the Traveler being like an adult, like it's really not like a crazy thing to say. And if people want to make whatever they want to in their heads, but most likely, like, I don't know about the alcohol part. It's like, I don't know, for how long do you want to treat her as an adult, but you don't want to treat her fully as an adult? It's like, so for what I understand, it's because of the rules that China has over like video games, as like if the protagonist drinks, it's another type of, like, we can have drunkards like Venti, we can have drunkards like Barca, which we haven't actually seen like drunk, which is very funny. But like we can have drunkards in the game, but like if the protagonist drinks, that's the problem. And I'm like, okay, well, like, draw the line clear. I don't know. For me, it's like if you have drunkards, like, what? Anyways, I'll say that it's very complicated. Okay, let's keep going. Nkrumah, okay.
This exhibitor's demands are ridiculous.
Demands?
What's wrong? This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some extremely unrealistic demands about how he wants them stored. I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but I'm sorry. It's unreasonable to expect us to meet these requirements.
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care.
Fair enough, that you could have brought containers that like could be made to handle this delicate stuff. Just saying, but obviously do ask that they are careful with the containers. Just saying. Anyways, you're from the Masters of the Night Wind, aren't you?
Tumaini?
Hi.
Yep, that's Tumaini, all right. So, what exactly do you need?
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
Nice negotiating with you.
Whatever Tumaini means. It seems like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff.
A little bit with Netlanese, yes, absolutely. Goes a long way. It's a tragedy or a stroke of luck. I guess I have no choice but to keep looking over my shoulder. Okay, I mean, again, like, these, I don't think that these are hard as long as we keep it in the nice boxes and, you know, like, just don't throw them around and that's it. Like, just don't put the Fryle sticker on them. Or any sign that has that. Why are you already looking at them? Okay, sure. Oh, she's hiding. From who? Ah, Inefa? Why? Oh, Beidou. Oh, wow. Both.
It's her! The boss of the Spina di Rosula! Huh?
Wow.
Uh-oh. Things are about to kick off.
What are you worried about, Yehuda?
Shh! Don't you see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own hands. Oh, we don't want to get on her bad side. An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know to steer clear. I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the two of them, if you catch my drift. So I kept their booths far apart. Looks like they wound up meeting in the end, though. You don't think they're butting heads already, do you? What am I gonna do?
Let me handle this. But also, like, far apart, like early. Leven is far apart. They are not far apart, but sure, let me handle this.
Hey guys! What's up?
My God.
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon. Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. Thought I'd make some friends since the opportunity's presenting itself. Plus, now that the traveler's arrived, I wonder if these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for a drink.
What's the traveler got to do with that?
You're too kind, Miss Beidou.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo, and seeing as you're all big shots where you come from, she was worried you might, butt heads.
Is that so? Well, I think you can put her at ease.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Of course. Wow. Yakoda, do you want to say something? You can come over.
Nothing to worry about.
These people are your friends. How is that even possible?
They don't call me the traveler for nothing. That's the only thing they call me, damn it. Well, not the only thing. What the... It's the main thing they call me. Okay. Oh, we don't have any more. Okay. My dear partner and dearest Paimon, how about testing the latest invention? It's a Master Free Fontaine. Okay, we know that, but... let's chat. Oh, Navia, you haven't visited Nod-Krai before, have you? Why don't we show you around? I spent a little time here, at least enough to visit every shop in Nashatown with Clarent. It feels like the goods here all have a unique, untamed energy to them. It's something you don't really find on the streets of Fontaine. Order and intricate might be pleasing to the eye, but sometimes it can feel like there's something missing. A certain je ne sais quoi that the chaos of Nod-Krai has in spades. Like one of those Sumeru vases that open up like a flower when you tap them, emitting light and a fine cooling mist. or a pillow with a built-in music box that suits you to sleep. Paimon thinks she gets what you're saying. It's like things become more interesting when they do something unusual, right? Well, Paimon completely agrees. Compared to something tried and tested, even if it is pretty, it's way more fun to try something new. So it's very Navia style though. Speaking of which, where did you buy these? I haven't seen anything like them on sale on Nod-Krai. What? Really? If you take a left after leaving the flagship, it's just down the hill. I figured you'd be regular customers. What do you mean? What do you mean? The tiny lady who runs the shop is so sweet. She gave me a 20% new customer discount. I'll definitely take my friends from Spila di Rosula next time I visit. Okay, well, I don't know what she meant. These, the cups, the chests, I don't know, not the clothes. Strange though. Okay. Oh, well.
Wonder how Beidou, Navia, and Anefa's goods are selling. Let's go check!
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants, correct?
Yeah, did something happen?
Just now, as Aino was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the expo. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you for help.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
Let's go check it out.
Come with me.
Okay. Damn it. I want to have a bite of my Takis. Damn it! Oh!
A device that uses Numa and Usia energies in battle. With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
You do realize that you're talking about your friends, right? I know.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
See, the governments are like playing their hands here. And what is Aino doing here?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons as well.
But why did you call her? You don't know her. You shouldn't you spy a little bit more elegantly than just drag her here?
The Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations. But I think in this case...
I'm overthinking it.
Oh, are you looking for someone?
I think so.
Gila? Chevrolet? What are you doing here?
Traveler. Paimon. How did you find this place?
It's not hard to find.
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Wow.
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Aino is not involved in this case.
Were you arresting her?
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Never. Why don't you get Aino out of here? There's no danger to her.
Understood.
You know, like, don't don't take little girls like that.
Based on our conversation
okay.
just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
When we talked earlier, it seemed like both of you were hiding something. Sorry.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
And we decided to not ask questions, Paimon. But I think now it's maybe necessary.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this. But now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler. And Miss Chevrolet seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstandings.
Yes, like dragging Aino.
Agreed.
I'm all ears. Please don't drag Aino again, though. A more secluded location. Not
Miss
secluded enough.
Chevrolet and I seem to be here in Nod-Krai to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beidou?
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
As I mentioned, I call these.
Yes.
Well,
There's
more
a
or
good
less.
chance it's one of the buyers.
But, what about Nefer's golden rule?
Well, the thing is, like, what I didn't think is, like, it was very well thought plan. I thought, like, for example, I didn't know that Navia and Beidou were on the gnome. Completely. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to take you to the curatorium.
What? No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Oh, come on.
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start.
Oh,
If the
Lord.
Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
Fine.
Oh, Lord. So, is this how it is? Wow, visit the curatorium of secrets. Oh, no. Wow. Wait, okay, well, this is not it. But I wanted to see the rest of the boots, though. I guess we'll miss Beidou. I guess Beidou stuff, like, it will be the same thing as Navia. Just gonna talk to her, though. Reno, is that you? Do you want to try some cutting-edge warfare? Just remote to control the aggression ballista and rain down a nasty surprise on those monsters from above. About the Alcor 2. You mean Beidou's big shiny new ship? Ah, sorry, Paimon. You mean Beidou's big shiny new ship? Paimon hasn't seen it before. You must have been building the Alcor 2 for ages. It must be the most powerful ship in the world by now. She's definitely one of the most formidable civilian ships out there, but if we're comparing her to the battleships of Liyue, Fontaine, and Eshnaya, well, I'm not so sure. It seems that it's more for commercial use than anything else. Besides, strictly speaking, she's the second ship of the Alcor class, and the second biggest in the fleet. We haven't even named her yet. Huh, you haven't given her a name? Why not? Well, that's quite the story, actually. Battleships are usually given a name ceremony when they're first launched. Also, I'm not doing her voice any justice because I can't remember for the life of me in this very second. But the Alcor 2 sort of skipped the queue a bit. Okay. We launched her on the same day as another ship and a supply ship, and considering her rather special purpose, we decided to keep things low-key and do with the naming ceremony altogether. Then after she was really outfitted, she sailed straight out to the open ocean. She was only back in the dock long enough for us to verify her new propulsion system was working as planned before we took delivery of another set of new equipment. And she headed back out to the sea. It's been quite the journey so far. Prior to the latest voyage to Nod-Krai, we hadn't even officially announced her existence, so we've been calling her number 2 all this time, and the name started to stick. I feel kind of sad for her just being called number 2, me too. It sounds like a codename from a spy story. You should give her a catchy name. Agreed. In fact, we're hoping to name her when she makes her special debut at the Trade Expo. I'll be doing my best to come up with something that fits her stature. Any suggestions would be more than welcome. Okay, yeah, no, I completely forgot her voice for 1 second, but it is what it is. Yeah. Will she speak?
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys at some point. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it.
Your point being?
Oh, come on, I know.
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return the favor.
You bet I do. At least Robo Girl gets it. Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
That's not
This seat
comparable.
provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window glare and sits at optimal proximity to the teapot.
Well, actually, it might be the most, what's the name, equal proposal in terms of, like, it's just a sitting position.
By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable dessert sampling experience.
Is this your idea of a fair trade?
Well, it's technically what you did for them, now that, like, that we think about it, but I get that it's, as well, being, like, at the Aino's to get some dessert is not the same thing as being at the black market, legal black market of Nod-Krai, you know?
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider.
What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you possibly lend me some technical support? Please?
Technical
Spell it out.
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan.
Let me think.
You know what hits the fan.
If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Nefer instead of trying to deal with it yourself?
Well, yes,
Last resort.
technically speaking. But if, for example, it was somehow kind of my fault to begin with, I'd probably be better off solving it myself on the DL.
I don't know what the deal means, but sure. Okay, what happened?
Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. There's a whole bunch of people here who aren't happy with the booth situation. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly, but apparently, they at least have the guts to harass 3 kids outside the confines of the expo. The problem is, I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the expo, so the whole thing would kind of be hard to explain to Neff. Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make life harder for yourself.
My God.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this.
I know, do you think you can help Yehoda out?
Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
Agreed. This option meets Yehoda's requirement for an expo-wide intimidation strategy.
Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch. What's that?
This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting myself into a really sticky situation. To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Nod-Krai that you won't be able to handle.
Really? So what actually happens when you activate it?
You'll find out if it comes to it, but I'm only letting you use it once, so you better save it for when you really need it.
Okay, cool. I'll take your word for it.
Do you guys think that we're gonna see that? A friendly return gift complete. Okay. Yeah, no. Let's move on. Sorry, I'm just gonna move my laptop. It seems that the brightness of my laptop is a little bit low, so that's much better. Okay.
Useless.
So we need to go to. We need to go. Did I miss anyone? I think not. Wait. Not that. Okay. Oh, okay. Claim all. Okay. So if you do 17, you get more. Okay. Wait. Am I doing this right? Weapons and toys. 3 children of Sumer have come to Aino and in a... Okay. Why is it not clear? Is there gonna be more? No, okay. Take all my takis because... Ah. Take my stuff like right away.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Okay. Wait, did I? Okay. Nice. Okay. Sorry. I don't want the red spots to be bothering me like the Miliastra stuff that's bothering me right now, but I'm ignoring because... Heck with it. Okay. Oh. I don't have a second to bite.
Never! You here? Turns out
Oh.
we actually do need your help with something.
Ah, Miss
They did come
Yelan
with
from
me.
Liyue and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted her enough to tell her the truth about our plans.
Oh, wow.
And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing she would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table?
So this was your plan all along?
Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the Nod-Krai Trade Expo.
Exactly.
I see.
It could also be a trap for you guys.
Weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this. The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Like, say, she helps you identify this person. And as soon as the thing finishes, we help you find and catch this person without nobody knowing. I think that's a good deal, but who knows? If they spook the person off right now, it's gonna be a problem anyways.
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
Okay. Okay.
Then you have my thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are a success!
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler.
Don't mention it. I didn't want there to be any conflict between you guys anyway.
In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Damn, they're gonna keep secrets from me now. No problem. Who knows? Yeah, we can talk.
When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Looks like we'll be working together quite closely. The pleasure is all mine, of course.
This whole negotiation really feels like something out of a light novel.
You don't have to mention it like that, but sure. Okay. Oh. Wait, 2 days? 7 to 10? Why though? 2 days. Is that, well, that's, yeah, that works, I think. Marisa, if you're watching this, not right now. Not right now. Yo. Wait.
Well,
okay.
It's been 2 days. Wonder how the
investigate. Oh, well, we interrupted Paimon too. Sorry. Yeah, Sorry, what were you saying?
Let's check in with Galen and Shepras.
Okay, that's what she said. Okay. Okay. Let's go to them. Okay.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me.
We don't worry about her.
Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Yep.
Oh, not a chance, kid.
Please
Can't
no.
have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beidou! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing. Wait, are these three?
What?
Oh my god.
No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on. Time to go.
Oh, do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
I mean...
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Nice.
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Niue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it.
Well, so you're saying that and you're letting this bunch of kids run a booth by themselves in the black market. You don't get to say whether or not a pirate can take kids to the booth. Well, maybe there's a line. Who knows?
If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Oh my god, Fire's face.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys.
Yeah. I did have that too in my childhood. Huh. I mean, I didn't do anything, well, like firecrackers are not that. Well, you're just careful, you know?
Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
Do you have something against this woman? What is wrong with you, sir? But also, guy letting kids run a booth in a legal black market. Nuh-uh. You don't get to say this, sir.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all.
It's a...
I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Well, you did sound envious. At least he's honest about it. But also, you say it as if Sumeru is a bad place, or maybe it's because you are in Nod-Krai right now that you feel like this is a dangerous place. Which, again, you're staying and you're letting the kids be like, be on the black market. Okay, I'll shut up. Yeah.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
No, I don't know.
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
Who told us to say this?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Good. That's the thing, Yelan can navigate these circles very well because it makes sense that she is, like, you know, in the shady business kind of a thing, even though she's not in the shady business. But she acts like she's in the shady business. And sometimes actually dips into the shady business, but like for Shabros to be in the place, that's gonna be a red flag. Damn.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
A spy?
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
Excuse you?
He's coming this way!
Oh my god.
Steady now.
Okay, look, come to the group of weirdos like cuddling like that. Paimon just jumping in.
That's mighty expensive.
Dude, you're supposed to be more secretive about these, you know, but Shabros shouldn't be here.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on, there's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod-Krai's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
Fishing.
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
Okay. Sending Jelan, sending Chevreuse. Yeah. Not suspicious at all.
He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Okay, encirclement of bullets and silk. Okay, discuss what to do next with everyone. Okay, well, you don't say anything about what just happened. Okay, let's bite on it. In her boat.
Captain Beidou's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beidou's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
And it should make things easier. Well, not that it's gonna be as simple as Paimon says, but it should make things easier that he's not using the expo, technically speaking. At least for Nefer and for her.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings.
I'm pretty sure someone already saw you all
If
guys
something happens
huddled.
to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened. And whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but... that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
You can always recover it. But also, it's not the... it is good stuff, but it's not the good stuff. Who knows?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nod-Krai?
Are they having a fight?
Kind of.
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Sounds good to me. He doesn't stand a chance against both of us.
Ha! Let's do this thing!
Okay, Shen. Okay. So, What's the name? What's the name? I'm gonna move over here. Okay. What's the name? I don't know why. I just okay. We go to the flagship with Jalan also. But Fine.
There he is.
Yell louder. Shh.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumidus Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue. Oh, okay.
Take that!
Wait, in the bar? Did we tell? Okay.
The way!
Oh.
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
Well,
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
Will we play as her?
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed.
Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way!
What's the plan? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say it would be nice to... Wait, do we have to...
Nope, not this way.
Oh. No? I mean, it had the point. They had the little symbol there. Okay. How many boxes are there on the street?
Had enough? Then turn around.
Oh. Dude. It seems like her gun can destroy anything. Oh. Should we put the auto?
Out of steam yet? Cause I can do this all day.
Oh damn. Okay, are we... Oh. Oh, this is so slow. Okay, you didn't move when you heard the first shot? I was so slow.
My leg!
Oh damn. It's so slow.
It's still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20.
Damn.
Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Oh, okay, damn, okay. Oh, Spina di Rosula. See, these are the guys that I was counting on to be here. Wow. No.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
Of course.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nod-Krai. It was about time we returned the favor.
They're here.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Okay, well, we got all these people. Oh, this is so public, damn it.
Navia is something else.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And you don't? I think that you're also well known for these.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
Yeah.
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
Oh, sounds good. Sorry, my brain just went like, she's gonna say it. With Navi's help, Yolanda and Shivers escort the suspects away.
Whoa! That went a lot smoother than expected! Not a single one got away!
The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story.
I feel like we
If you
didn't
feel
get
like
the whole
it's
thing.
missing something, maybe Yelan and Shevras will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh no! Did something happen?
So it's supposed to be the Voynich Guild that it's like in charge of this, but it's a curatorium of secrets who is handling the whole business. Why is Tarnod not working at the expo?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Damn.
Now let's get a move on!
Let's go. We roll back into the place, but also I need another attack. Give me 1 second. Oh. Maybe I should have teleported, but that's okay. Is it though? Wait. Oh, wait! Well, I didn't press the right button. That's okay. There's no more of those plants. They have an, I'm pretty sure they have a name, but I never actually bothered to look at the name of the plants. Oh lord. Oh. Beidou's back here.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
What's happening? Someone stole the thing.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
Oh lord, they did.
How did that happen?
The ballista.
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Scariest?
Beidou?
Oh my god.
Wait, that means...
Someone stole the ballistas?
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
And each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
Fair enough.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative.
I mean, why would she
we
not?
have to tell her?
What did you do? Or did you see something?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
Wow. Okay. Or their father.
Miss Yehuda.
That would be crazy.
What are you three doing here?
That would be the plot twist.
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashpapati told us to come see your booth.
Okay.
It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about.
It's their father. Well, the
Ever
uncle?
since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehuda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
And?
Yeah, it's her.
I don't think Uncle
father?
Ashpapati would do something like that, but...
Wow.
Ashpapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez! The guild is never gonna recover from this!
Well, I mean, it's not your faction, but sure, to worry about that because you are representing them. On the other hand, though, yeah, that's why he was being kind of a jackass, being like, yeah, well, in your country, like me, like you might, like, this might be a toy for a kid in your country. It's like, you, like, he seems to be bitter about something, but I don't know what it is exactly. About the security of other people's country? I don't know, about the lifestyle of other people. I don't know what's the deal. Like, move to, like, okay, and the thing is, like, in real life, that would be, like, crazy to say, but, like, this is Tibet, where it seems like anyone can move anywhere without, like, well, at least with the consideration of being part of the community at the very least. But other than that, it doesn't seem like you have like crazy border expectations like nowadays that it's a little bit more complicated. Like this still like premature, you know, people still receive you anywhere. I don't know. Anyways, it looks like that in this fantasy world. At least it looks like that. For the life of me, this guy saying like, oh yes, in Liyue you have it like nice and easy. It's like you move there if you want to. Like it's. I don't know. Well, each their own. Who knows? It's still fictional. I'm reading too much into this. Let's move on.
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech.
Yes, they are. Well, that's what he said.
If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The question is, was he acting alone or is he connected to the crime ring?
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Okay.
Got it! Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No. We just
of course
need
not,
info.
but...
Keep them safe.
How do we explain this?
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Yes, to the point that they
Good,
confess.
because I'm looking out for them too. That's
Nice.
why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
Guess we're on the same page then.
That's a
Take
good
these kids to the curatorium. I'll
It's a
update
place.
Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Oh, nice. So let's stay in the back, damn it.
Will do.
Yep. Okay, finally I can bite into this. They're still here! I wish I could make a NASA mechanism. I've already learned so much from my uncle, but it's true what they say, you can't do a thing without Mora. No, that tells us quite a bit, Ati. I really should take a walk around if I get a chance and look for some real deals on household goods. Clothing, crockery, bedding, maybe there's a still waiting for me somewhere. What about you, Raya? I feel like we have seen Raya before, I don't know why. Look at the crowd here, and so many new and interesting things. If only everyone could get along with each other and there wasn't so much arguing. Fair enough. Okay, let's back to the curatorium. Let's go through here. Well, when will the event end? I believe that we still have like a couple of weeks before it. Wait. Let me. We have 9 days! Well, we have this Monday and next Monday if I want to finish the whole thing because, well, we do have 20 minutes left for the 3-hour mark for Genshin night, so yeah, no, I am aware that I did take my liberty to also read some stuff, so and talk about stuff, so yeah, but I'm not worrying about time because next week, technically speaking, we only have Genshin and there's like a mini tiny event going on, so I'm not particularly worried, but I am gonna bite into another Taki before we enter the door. Oh. Sorry, they're good. You all exchange intel.
Well, this complicates things.
Yeah.
Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
Maybe he has
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert, but apparently we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nod-Krai not too long ago.
Okay.
Their eyes.
Well, maybe. Well,
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something.
Is it the eremites that you killed? Because that'd be crazier.
About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
The survivors of that band of eremites are back in the weapons business?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons.
Okay.
Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
Well, he did say that, like, what would you rather give to your kids, a weapon or a toy? I don't know, we're receiving mixed signal. I think he has, like, very complex reasoning for this, but, who knows, he does sound bitter. So, I don't know, there's something wrong going on with him. Maybe he did dislike that, there's this ballista capable of destruction, you know, who knows? Well, you know.
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
Well, that never mentioned the history of a possible place. It doesn't really mean that it's a fact that it is. You know, you need a little bit more proof than just like remember. Oh, maybe their eyes tell me this story.
So, what's your next move?
Don't know.
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Okay. Good tip.
Seizure?
Oh, Lord.
Hey! Don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, traveler.
As long as I get paid. No worries, I want to see this through. Yeah, that's the right thing to say. Encirclement of bullets and silk. Okay. Okay. What a title. Okay, so there's a third part to this. Okay, toys for the children. Wait 2 days. This expo is going for very long enough. Okay, wait. And let's do this. Okay. Also, this is as we do the activities, I guess. Yeah, but with this, we're gonna look for the next time. Okay, yeah. Time. Sorry. Time. Wait. Wait. There we go. Huh.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Where though? In the event menu? Does it teleport there? Oh, it does teleport there. Oh, how'd I know?
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst-case scenario?
But also, again, the police of Fontaine in the middle of this expo doesn't seem right. Why do you have to meet here, though?
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Damn.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Clarande and I have got things covered at the expo.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Let's go. Oh, the kids.
Wait!
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like...
We know. It's just... Do you really think Uncle Ashvapati is working for the bad guys?
We don't know.
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for those people and was afraid of getting caught. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
Oh, damn.
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people.
No, but it is questionable, Navia. I know that you grew up in a different world, but it is questionable. You are a nice person, though, but it's... Again, what are your crimes to be called a criminal? Top underdog criminal... I already... Top dog of the criminal underworld, damn it. What are your crimes to be called that? Anyways.
Really?
The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person.
Or when, or now, or how, or... There's a lot of questions, girl.
In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashvapati do something like that?
How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound. Then you can ask him yourselves.
Yeah. Thanks, miss.
Requesting without actually requesting first.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises? It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
Okay. Toys for the children. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Did Pagan say anything? I did not expect the hideout to be here. Doesn't it need like a kind of an actual port? It's a little bit too far from this port. Okay. Who knows? How much time? We have 10 minutes. Let's see what we can do.
Stop right there!
Where is he?
We missed him.
Did we? I didn't see anything.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
I don't see anything, damn it. Okay. Plenty of evidence. A book. Okay. The paper.
Hey!
In the
There's
open.
a letter here!
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
Damn it. Okay. Wait, the ballista's here. Investigate.
Wait! Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Oh, this isn't looking good.
something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
Is he trying to get to the bad guys before anyone else? Okay, the book.
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading back to them. The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene. That's the clue that led us to Nod-Krai.
It was a similar story on our end.
Ooh,
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
Maybe he's the one that was trying to help you to get to these guys? I don't know, who knows?
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
On purpose.
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at 2 separate scenes and picked up by 2 separate law enforcement agencies? Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what reason?
To get rid of these guys? But also...
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nod-Krai, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead.
Let's read the letter.
That would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
Please read it out loud. I want to keep... You know.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
Okay.
It all started with a Ksharawar researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo.
Okay.
He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst. Could you spare some water? I'm a Ksharawar researcher.
He's still old?
If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
I'm glad that they actually brought someone with with an accent. I love that.
Are you mocking me?
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen.
Yep. So these were the people that had the machinery at their disposal. And what was the taboo? There's quite a bit of taboos.
You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
It's over in your home,
All
damn
I
it.
know is weapons.
Damn it.
Weapons?
Yeah, I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kshatriya research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive techs without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
And yet you didn't get a vision.
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
Hi. I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
Of course it can.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home.
So it's like this group was so peaceful. What happened?
There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kshatriya scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You mean, like, toys?
Oh, he just gave him the idea.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
All right, then.
Okay.
And just like that, a Kshatriya scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me. Looking back now,
More than enough.
I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything.
The Fire Nation?
Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis, too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
But you want to come
You
back.
abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the Oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Chief, should we drive him off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Kaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done.
Okay.
I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes, scattered around Sumeru, were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target. In effect, turning them into a weapon.
Oof.
Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind, actually. It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
What's into you?
What do you want?
I want to team up.
Of course you do.
The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream. But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life.
Yeah, to this nice guy, to this very nice guy.
We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out Mora left and right to get their hands on it.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough Mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here.
I mean,
these people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Smart. Wow, okay.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
Damn it.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremites are interested in buying.
Damn it. Well...
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
This is the nature of weapons that you have been so much interested about. Like, it has always been a thing, a tool for, like, killing. What else did you expect being so obsessed with weapons? You could tell me that you were obsessed with studying the machines of Canry or whatever you want to believe. But for the life of me, reproducing them? You know what they were going to be used for. Huh. Once again, like, it's very too late to tell you these. At least you're trying to go back too late, though.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway.
If you want out so bad, have it your way.
He's not gonna live in peace.
What was that?
Someone used it to attack their own.
No.
Dude.
Kaem was it. How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaem Wazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
And he sold them the weapons too.
Sold weapons to his enemies. He took you in when you had nowhere to turn. You owe him your life. Why would you do this?
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back. Let's just say there was a good reason they had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, all I could think about was saving as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone for my sins. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it.
Damn it.
In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children. And now, you know the full account of my crimes.
I didn't have to put the baby sounds also because he didn't rescue any babies. That's even most. This is messed up. Like, damn it, you can please give that drink to the traveler. Stop making me think about more horrible things than just drinking a glass of alcohol. Damn it. Oh, Lord. Okay, that was dark.
I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read, too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family. Back then, I failed to see this through to the end. But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez, if this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Nod-Krai to help him get it.
Nice.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
So, where do we go find him?
Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
He's gonna ambush the target when he comes to pick up the goods.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them, so our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Okay, we're gonna finish these people and damn it. I hope that it doesn't take much longer. Should I leave it for next time? I wanna know. It's okay. I have issues.
Ashvapati.
It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed. All I had to do was pose as your point of contact. And fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues, leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me in, too?
No. The authorities can have your men. But your...
Is that for Tui Tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever.
I didn't let him finish. You're mine, sorry. Damn it. Oh, Lord.
Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years. But it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses.
Yes.
Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontainian.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontainian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Oh, you're
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Oh, don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
Oh. Oh, he did bring like 20 of those, didn't he? Oh.
What the? Are you crazy? If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here alive either.
He doesn't want to.
That's the plan. It's high time both of us paid the price for our sins.
Oh,
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
Hold it right there, all of you. Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to go around, too.
The Maison Gardiennage.
You got here sooner than I expected.
Okay, this wanted to kill them both.
Hey!
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Fontainian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
Stubborn fool.
I think Nev and Rai are waiting for you.
I don't deserve them. I have to atone for the things I've done.
Atone by taking care of them, damn it. Don't leave them alone.
What is it you feel you need to atone for? Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with. Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part. But me, I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
I really want both and Beyond to get this, like, this scenario written, huh?
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still can.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
Oh. You turn them into something else? Oh, again? Yeah, hold on. Nice. Okay. So you just turned into a big giant screen?
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
What you doing? Fletch animation, okay?
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intersect! On my signal!
Oh. Okay.
Fire!
play? Okay.
Huh? A fireworks show? Huh.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show?
Is it time to worry about that now? Oh, you'll have to hear so much. Okay.
No funny business.
I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so beautiful.
I saw this coming, I didn't see this coming either. I mean, that's when I saw the thing being shot. I mean, when I saw the thing being shot, I was like, they're gonna turn it into a fireworks show for sure. But
if you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation. I know I'm guilty. Just not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much. Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
I guess you're right.
That's a good point. Wait, we didn't get to see him, like, facing the children? I'm gonna put that at last. Okay, people, whatever it's, like, left, yeah, the return of the home of the... Yeah, I think we're gonna leave that for next time, people, because for the life of me, I do need to... Ah, damn it, it's very late. Ah, damn it, I want to take a quick shower. Okay, let me... that's my own problem on my own, but it's just, like, after this, after midnight, it's a little bit more complicated to deal with that, but that's okay. Anywho, people, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna continue these for next Monday, and we're gonna do the other mini event that is gonna come out, the capture something thing that I don't remember. It's I think it's a camera thing on, but that's okay. We're gonna complete the challenges that come with this quest. It was too much to us to finish in 3 hours, but damn it, we did 3 hours and 25 minutes. Anywho, people, thank you so much for watching. For those watching now, later, or before, I really appreciate your support. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is your cup of tea. If you do one of those things or all of those things, thank you so much. Special thank you. Did you get what you wanted? Did I get what? That was long, yeah. I mean, I got to see at least the ending of that, but not. I still want to see more. But anyhow, that's fine. We did what we wanted. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And thank you so much, Instant Ramen, Jimmy, and Queen, Daya, and Knight. Thank you so much. And I don't know, Marisa seemed to have stopped by, but I'm not sure if she actually stopped by to the stream or she just stopped by on Genshin. But who knows? Anyways, thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy XII, and this Friday we are having Little Nightmares 3 with my brother, so letting you know that he is coming back. So that's gonna be it for tonight. Have a good night, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. And finally the voice is coming back.